What is up? Hello, friends of the internet. Episode 5, here we go. It's like 6 in the morning, and we got an exciting day today. Lissa's getting a new car. We've been flirting with the idea of getting a new vehicle. Not necessarily a new vehicle, but new to us vehicle, just because we have lots of friends and family that come out to visit us in BC. Like, we're not from here, so when friends come out to visit, we typically chauffeur everyone around in Alyssa's EX35. It's a great car. It's just a little small for us. And with our siblings having children and stuff now, and just generally lots of friends, it'll be nice to have something bigger and something with a third row seat. So we've been looking for a long time for something that'll fill all those boxes. Used to use the Pathfinder, but it's got a bed in the back, so it's essentially just a two-seater now. But we're going to pick up our new car. We've been searching for quite a while for exactly this one, and I think we found the right one, hopefully. Last time we were in Vancouver, we went and looked at it. I didn't film any of the Vancouver trip just because I was kind of focusing on work and whatnot, but yeah, we're going to get on a plane here in like an hour and a half, and we're going off to Vancouver. So you guys get to come along with us. So the last video did pretty good. I was very pleased that the quality came out top notch. I was able to figure out the settings on DaVinci. Was 4K and 60 frames per second, which I've been having a hard time getting my videos to render to that. But we finally did it, and I'm excited, and yeah, the camera was worth it. Pumped. So we're waiting at the airport in Kelowna. We just had breakfast, and yeah, we got a short flight to Vancouver.
Which one?
We're only in the air for like an hour, so we'll be there soon. Just gotta wait for a bit. See you there. We made it. Next stop, Vancouver. Alright, so we just got off the airplane. It was delayed like an hour, as per usual. But we're in Vancouver now. Just waiting for Colton to come pick us up, and then we're heading to go get the new car. Woohoo! Alright, so we just got finished swapping insurance and whatnot. Took a bit of an ordeal, but we got her all done. And yeah, we got the car. I got the keys in my hand. And yeah, here it is. So it's a 2008 Nissan Pathfinder. That's right, we got another Pathfinder. But it's we've been looking for a long time for a V8 model that wasn't completely clapped out. And yeah, we picked this up. We're going to be the second owners of it. We picked it off the original owner, and it's really nice shape. We just passed Merritt. We're like halfway home, a little over. We got one more mountain connector to go. It looks snowy up there, so wish us luck. See you on the flip side. Well, we're at Kamloops, made it here, and we're at Burger King because we don't have a Burger King in Salmon Arms, so it's like a tradition to hit Burger King here. Almost home. Alright, so we went with Angry Whopper on my side, fries and a Coke, and Alyssa went with the original chicken sandwich. Classic. Yeah. It's getting dark out, so I won't film too much more, but just gonna enjoy supper here quick in this parking lot, and we are going home with a new Pathfinder. New to us Pathfinder. Let's go. Alright, so since I took the original video, the sound quality didn't really turn out. It was kind of windy in van, so got a lot of wind noise, but I'll just do another walk around here with the new car. It's a 2008 R51 Pathfinder. It's got the VK56 V8 in it, which is pretty rare. They only made this, as far as I'm aware, it only came with a V8 in 2008, and then they discontinued it because all the old people didn't like the economy. But really, it's not rated that much worse than a 4-liter V6, so it doesn't really make sense. And the V8 feels unreal. She pulls like a freight train on the highway. I was actually quite impressed with it. Bought it off the original owner. They bought it in '08 and drove it up till last summer until they replaced it with a Tesla. They were sad to see it go, but happy to take it off their hands because it's super clean. It's actually like ridiculously clean. It's basically like brand new inside. 160,000 kilometers. Very nice. So far haven't noticed any issues with it, but as per on the way home on the Coquihalla Highway, the blower motor quit working. So I'm currently dealing with that. I put this new unit in here yesterday, and I wasn't getting any air output from the vents. So basically I narrowed it down to the fan is spinning in reverse, or it's one of the blender, I forget what they're called, blend actuator, the little arm inside the HVAC box that controls where the air blows to. So I'm really hoping it's not that, because that requires me pulling the entire dash out of the car, which is not ideal. So I'm flipping the wires on the blower motor, and I have my fingers crossed that's the issue. The replacement blower motor is like a generic, I just got the motor, not the entire housing and the fan blade and stuff. So I think it's just a generic, and it says on there you can flip the polarity and it'll spin the opposite way. So we're gonna try that first, and fingers crossed that's exactly what's going on. So stay tuned, I'll let you know. All right, so I'm just gonna tuck the blower motor back up in here. It's actually pretty easy on this, thankfully. Where am I here? So yeah, I just had to pull off the kick panel and the pillar panel, which was very easy. It's a little awkward to get down under here, but I've done quite a few blower motors in my day. I've even replaced the one in the R50, and I must say that this one is real easy to get to. Some of them are just a nightmare, like the back bolt usually sucks, but this one was pretty slack, so thankful for that. All right, moment of truth, everybody. Oh, gotta turn the key on. Dude, thank God. We got air. We got air. All right, so that's mucho bueno. Super stoked on that. That means I don't have to pull the dash out, which would have completely sucked. Not gonna lie. I've only ever pulled the dash out of one car before, and it was a nightmare, I must say. So the only other thing now I get to diagnose is I got no rear heat. So it's got its own rear heater controls back here, and for whatever reason, I've got no heat back here. The fan works, everything's blowing, but it's only got cold air. I'm looking for coolant leaks, and I haven't seen anything because the coolant lines all run back here somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that it's maybe just low on coolant and there's an air bubble. I know that's pretty common for cars with heaters in the back. So when they get low on antifreeze, what'll happen is it'll basically get air in the system. If it gets just low enough, it'll get air in the system, and then it just gets like vapor locked or water hydro locked or whatever you want to call it. Hopefully that's all it is. I'm gonna check all the coolant and stuff right now. I should have done that before, which I did kind of check, but I didn't check super close. So I was basically just checking to make sure that the transmission oil wasn't mixing in the radiator, because they got a, I don't know if that's with the V8s. I know the 4 liters are common. Is the trans cooler is built into the radiator, and what'll happen is like somehow the radiator gets a crack in it or whatever, and then it starts mixing the coolant and the transmission fluid, which ultimately kills your transmissions if you don't catch it fast enough. But we'll see. So yeah, just having a quick peek under the hood here. I do notice the coolant is a tad low. The reservoir it's showing in spec, but for some reason in the rad I can't see the coolant up to the fins, so I'm assuming it's low. I don't know. I'm just gonna top it up. Other than that, the fluids are good. Everything looks clean. Super stoked. Like, here, I'll show you guys. Like, I never even cleaned under here, neither did the other guy. This is just how clean this thing is. It's actually ridiculous. It's like new. Even for 160,000 K, like, it is minty. Super stoked. Alrighty, so we figured out all the issues. The only thing I haven't tried out is the rear heat, but I'm not too worried about that. We'll try it over the next few weeks. If I have to put it on an incline and burp the system, I'll do that, but I'm hoping just topping it up will make it work. But just button this kicker back up, and yeah, that's about all for this unit. I don't got a whole lot of plans for it. The whole reason we got it is really just we get lots of family and stuff come out to visit, so we just wanted something to haul people around. So I'm thinking 2.5 inch lift, new struts and springs, and probably 33s, I'm guessing. I don't know a lot about the R51 and what they can fit, but I heard a 2.5 inch lift and 33s will fit no problem. So it's going to get the Firestone MT2s, and yeah, I don't know what to do for wheels. Let me know in the comments if you guys what you think would be good for this. I'm kind of thinking some, I don't know what they're called, but there's this one set of 17s you can get black Rhino wheels, and you can get them in like a mag blue. I think that mag blue would look hot on here, so I don't know. It's either gonna be that or maybe black wheels, or yeah, not too sure. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm all open to ideas. So we'll button this up, and we got heat now, so Alyssa's gonna be happy about that. I think that's about it for this video for the old R51. Stay tuned because we're going camping and we're taking the R50. Hey guys, so today we're going to grab some supplies for camping. We're going camping tomorrow morning. We're hoping to get to Cook Creek, which I'm not really worried about getting to because it's a wreck site that's pretty well right off the highway. I know they don't service it, so there'll be snow in there, but yeah, whatever, not worried about it. It's a really nice site. I've been trying to get there for pretty much since I've lived in BC. I've gone there 3 times. Every time I go there, it's like packed right full. Summertime, when everybody's kids are out of school and stuff, it gets super busy there, and it's always hard to find a spot. So I'm going to take advantage of the mild kind of spring, late winter weather we're having, and we're going to go hit that site up. So I just got to go grab some groceries. I'm going to make my Inner Circle famous chili. I'll probably throw up the recipe for that in the comments or something. It's really good. I get lots of compliments about it, and it's one of our favorites for camping, so we're gonna make that hopefully on the fire, but maybe not. I'm not sure yet. And yeah, I just gotta go get some beer and go get some groceries, and I gotta go get asthma medication, and I gotta go to the Canadian Tire and get premix gas for the chainsaw. So yeah, come along with us. We're gonna go do it. I always kind of feel weird talking to the camera, obviously. I feel like I'm getting more used to it now, but something that always feels really weird to me is like I never know how to pick up where I left off. Like last time I was shooting any video was like a week ago, and so it kind of feels weird. I'm always want to be like, oh hey guys, or like, you know, like kind of like I'm starting the video, but I'm like midway through the video. Weird. Talking to a camera is weird, guys. This mall's pretty sweet. You can get 3 things done at once here. I got Save On Foods, Shoppers, and Can Tire. 3 stops in 1, baby. Let's go. So anytime I come here, I gotta check out the clearance rack. But I gotta be adamant that I do this and nothing else, or else I get lost in here. I always go looking forever, trying to buy more things that I don't need. Alright, this is what I came for, and this is what I'm only walking out with. Self-control. Alright, I got most of the stuff I need. Just gonna grab some snacks, but this place is bumping. I hate when the grocery store's super busy and I'm trying to talk to a camera because I'm really awkward and I think it's awkward, so that's okay though. Almost got all the errands done and then it's time to pack for camping. Let's go. I don't know why, but I've been absolutely addicted to these lately. Cam keeps making fun of me, but gotta have the earbuds to stay awake, you know? Nice. We out of here. Alright, errands completed. Now just a quick trip home, and then we're gonna pack up for camping before Alyssa gets home, hopefully. And then we're going out to try the McChicken Big Mac. See what that is all about. But relatively quick errands. We didn't have that much stuff to go grab. Just kind of needed a couple things to finish off the chili. Some cheese buns, some canned stuff. Yeah. Alright guys, so we're back home, and the UPS man just swung by with some overnight parts from Kelowna. Alright, so if you follow me on social media like Instagram, you would have seen that I announced that I just became an ambassador for Vivid Lumens, so I have a discount code and a purchasing link. But I just bought some stuff from them for the R51, got a couple reverse lights and license plate lights, LED, and some fog lights. If you want to buy or purchase any Vivid Lumen stuff, just hit me up. I can get you a 10% discount code. Anything you buy does give me a little tiny kickback and helps me out with the channel, so that'd be cool. The link to the website is in the banner on my YouTube homepage, and you can also see it on my Instagram, which is _roaming__bear on Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, that's about all I got to say about that. Vivid Lumen stuff's really nice. If you've been watching my videos, you know I like their stuff, and you've seen how some of it performs. I don't have a lot of stuff, but the stuff that I do have, it works unreal. Go get yourself some Vivid Lumen stuff and use the Roaming Bear 10 in checkout, and you'll get 10% off. Sweet. We're basically packed up for the night. Most of the stuff is in the house. I'm not going to leave it out here overnight because, yeah, I don't want to. I'll pack it in the morning. We're not leaving super early, so I'm not in a big rush. And, yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. Alright, so we're going to throw in these new Vivid Lumen reverse lights and license plate lights. Something I really appreciate about these Vivid Lumen lights here for the license plate is they're like really shallow. I've noticed before, like I've always changed out the license plate bolts for LED ones. I don't know why. They're not bolts, light bulbs. Usually they're just like, the cheap ones are really big and thick, and sometimes they don't actually fit in the housing on the actual, for the light. But these ones fit in there really nice, so you can see the difference. There's a nice cool white instead of this old yellow color. Alright, I got one of the reverse lights in. You can definitely see the difference. It's probably hard in the daylight, but yellow versus like nice crystally white. Nice. Overall, I'm very pleased with the Vivid Lumen stuff. This is the first light bulbs I've bought from them. Typically, I've just been running their FNG3 things, which is on the front of Patty over here. But yeah, pretty impressed with the build quality. They seem nice and bright. We'll see what the longevity's like. Alright, so we got the LEDs in the fog light housings. Looks good to me. You can tell they're brighter in the shed already. We'll do a nighttime comparison here too, but I'm just going to show you how easy that was to change. So you just 2 screws, one here, one down here. This just pops out, and then you can get right in there and access the bulb. Took me maybe like 2.5 minutes to do that one side. Easy peasy. Alright, so fog lights are in. We got a nice improvement in light output. I'm going to be doing retrofitted projectors in these headlights at some point here soon, so that's why I didn't get LEDs. I don't want to waste money on LEDs. And then the reverse lights. They seem like they're nice and bright. Perfect. You can even just tell a big improvement in the camera with how much brighter those lights are. First lights look good. Let's just go down the alley here. That's just the factory lights, and that's with the Vivid Lumen LED fog lights. They definitely are way better than the ones that were in there, that's for sure. Alright, so we're watching Fab Rats while we chill and get ready for camping. This is all the chili supplies, cheese buns. We got cheesies. That has nothing to do with chili, but I just like cheesies. Everything else I'm going to make on the fire, but the meat and the onions and the garlic I'm going to cook here and just have it in a pack. And then I can just toss it right in the pot when I'm cooking on the fire, which will make it a little easier. Just prep a couple things. Yeah, I just got to pack up the Yeti here. It's empty right now, but we got to throw stuff in there. And I got the tote down there with all our pantry stuff. And yeah, snacking on some chips. So if any of you guys actually want to try and cook this recipe, I'm going to throw a recipe up. There'll be a picture of it, or I already did throw it up. But when you're cooking the beef, one of the big things I notice is I go kind of like a low and slow off the start, and then once the meat's basically cooked, I crank it. Constantly stirring, and it gets like a blackened and sticky. That's what you want. That's the flavor. And then you throw that right in the pot with all the other stuff, and I swear it adds to it. So yeah. Bussin'. Good morning. Saturday. It's the big day. It was saying it's supposed to be +5 and sunny today, but that is not the case. It was snowing this morning lightly. Not nothing to be too worried about, but it definitely isn't sunny out. But we're still going camping with the hopes that it'll shape up. Just gonna fire up Patty here, and we got a couple things left to pack up in the back, and we are gonna be on the road. We'll see you on the road. Let's go. So we stopped at Sutherland's. It's a local staple in snacking. If you're ever in Enderby, you gotta stop at Sutherland's and get some donuts and pizza, because it's the best. The best. Alright, so we got 2 pizza bagels. They Boston. And then we got a cronut and a Bavarian Bismarck. Yum yum.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
Alright, we made it to the campsite. It's as beautiful as we were expecting it to be. Cook Creek up by Maple Lake. Got the infamous Campsite 11, the best one, right on the river. One of the beauties of coming here in the wintertime is there's nobody down here. We have the campground to ourselves. Or typically you come here in the summertime and there'll be campers everywhere. Can't even camp in here usually, it's so busy. But yeah, we're all set up. The tent's out, patty set up, pulled out the awning. We're just having a fire, eating some lunch. Gonna make supper in a couple hours here. Yeah, just chilling out, having some drinks with some friends and having a good time. Gonna have to pull the canyon out of here probably. She's buried.
It sound right, boy.
Middle of the river.
Yeah, that's the beauty spot. Yeah, I was telling Cal where we put in to float the last time we went. It was such a fun time.
Pretty close to the bridge. Okay. Somewhat. Not too far.
Oh yeah. Not quite. If we push from the back. Yeah, pinner to winner, bud. Oh, maybe not. Go forward again. Keep your wheels straight too, maybe. There you go. Straight wheels and back. Go forward again. You just have to like make yourself a little highway.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There you go. Try that again. Look at her. The snow doesn't look deep between those trees over there. There you go. Yeah, get it right between those trees. Perfect.
Getting a run at it.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna fly into me. Oh yeah, easy money. Alright, welcome to Cooking with Kyle. We're doing the chili thing. Just gotta open all these cans And then mix everything together and throw the pot on the fire. We got some peaches and cream corn. Some peaches and cream corn. Whiskey's gonna lick the mushroom juice off the ground. Got whole mushrooms canned. Those go in there. Got another can of whole mushrooms. What do you think, Whiskey? Is that good mushroom water? Oh. He's just pretending to eat it. Not into it. Alright, then the beans. Most important part. The beans. So many beans. A bean melody. We got 1 can of tomato paste. Tomato paste it, Philo. Come out of there. Get in there. Then we got a can of whole tomatoes. I know, Whiskey's my cooking buddy here. You can see him. Damn whole tomatoes. You're supposed to crush those with your hand, but I don't do that. Easy peasy. We got the meat in there already, and then some seasoning. The seasoning is just chili powder, cayenne, and some chili flakes, some blackened steak spice, cinnamon. That's the secret. A little bit of cinnamon. Put a healthy dose of seasoning in there. Yummy, yummy. No gatekeeping here. All right, I'm gonna smash these. Oh, I'm gonna smash the tomatoes. Smash the tomatoes. Give her a little mixeroni. There's a little mix of sauce. It's like syrup, barbecue sauce, and a little bit of soy sauce. And that's about it. Quick yerba mate break. Wholesome, gooey, yummy, yummy, and it's gonna be chili. All right, onto the fire.
Well burned.
She is pretty hot. We're just gonna set that right there. There you go. Let her bubble for a bit. Like 45 minutes probably. Make sure you stir it or else it'll burn. Deadly. Oh yeah. Do look bussin'. That's exactly what you need right there. Gonna let her thicken up a little. That's that good stuff. That's gonna be fire.
That's fire, dude.
There it is. The chili's ready. Scoop her up. The chili has been served. Good morning, friends. Had an awesome night last night. Just woke up. It's like 7:30 in the morning. It's actually so beautiful outside. I think it warmed up overnight. It's like maybe 0 or -1 out right now. It was kind of cold last night when we went to bed, but we slept so good with the diesel heater going. I had a super good sleep. I always have a really good sleep in the back of Patty. It's so cozy and warm. Yeah, I just always have a really nice sleep. Beautiful morning, a little bit of mist up at the tops there. But Super nice just chilling out here by the river. This is a beautiful campsite. Cook Creek Recreational Park if you guys are looking for it. I'm not going to tell you all the places I go camping, but the rec sites I will. Because anybody can come here. It's usually full of people all summer anyway, so it's really hard to get a spot in here. Yeah, gonna get the fire going, pack up, and before I pack up, I'm just gonna sit out here and relax and listen to the river and watch the ducks float by. Beauty. The water's so clear. I'm just chilling down by the beach here, just trying to take in the beauty before we gotta go home. Just a quick one-nighter, so almost home time. It's so pretty down here though. Beautiful. What's he doing, Whiskey?
Fucking smell your boot.
Oh yeah. Boots are burning. She's a hardwood. Well, that about does it for this trip. That's the end of her. We're all packed up. Just letting the fire die down. And it's time to head back into town and make some breakfast. Thanks for watching, guys. And like always, keep on giving her. Make sure you like and subscribe.